All right, so I'm making the ending to yesterday's video and the day before's video if I decide to tie those together like with scotch tape. I really wanted to capture this tree behind me. There's some other cool trees, and there's like somebody parked next to me that probably thinks I'm nuts. That's fine. I wanted to get into the holidays. I kept saying that I was going to do that, so I should probably do that, and this is probably not even going to be, it's probably not going to end up being published until after Christmas, but I'll try to publish it before or on Christmas. The holidays, really quick, because I wanted to talk about them. Throughout my life, I experienced holidays that were abundant and holidays that were not abundant. I wanted to go deep into this, but basically the point that I want to make is that the times that the holidays were not abundant, I know that there were times when I was very much a brat. But I do remember times when, so I was raised by a single mother, and there were times when holidays weren't very abundant. And I just remember the things that I did get during those times, I focused on them. I put more emphasis on them. Like, I focused on them more because I had less. At least that's the way that I remember it. If my mom's watching, please correct me, because I'm not trying to make myself sound like I'm perfect, because I know that I was very much a brat a lot when I was a child. Very much. I want to emphasize that. So I'm not trying to make myself sound like I'm like this perfect goody two-shoes or something. I do specifically remember that I just focused on the things that I got. Like, if there were just a few things, like it was not abundant, wasn't a very abundant Christmas. There's a little piece of that tree. That's really cool. I wanted to like go for a walk and do like a little talk next to that tree. And there's people out. 37 degrees, which is warmer than it was like earlier today. It actually snowed a little bit this morning. But anyway, getting back to, I wanted to cover the holidays because the emphasis I wanted to make on this was if I could have that level of appreciation, or remember to have that level of appreciation throughout my life, it's a good reminder right now for me, regardless of what I did throughout my life. So, the lighting is so bad. The lighting is just like so bad. But, I really want to remember that. And like, this is a good message for the holidays. So some people might not even be celebrating the holidays, or some people might not have a very abundant holiday. Honestly, just walking around looking at the lights is like I love doing that. Like, to me, that is like something that is so enjoyable and relaxing and fun. And I just love looking at the pretty lights. And tying that into Christmases where things weren't very abundant, and the fact that I would focus on and maybe appreciate more the little that I had, versus, you know, like sometimes when I'd get piles of presents at my dad's house, because my dad made more money, and I didn't see my dad very often. My mom's the one that like raised me. So I saw my dad like once in a great while. So when I saw my dad, he would spoil me and my sister because we didn't see him very often. So that was like kind of like making up for lost time kind of stuff. But it was a good balance. It was like I had those two versions of Christmas, like the holidays in general. Like, sometimes it was abundant and sometimes it was more scarce, but the scarce holidays, I still, like, my mom got me things that I absolutely like wanted. She let me, or like maybe I picked stuff out. She got me like my very first bottle of perfume. Like, I'll never forget that, because I never got perfume before my entire life. So it was like a Christmas that I didn't get a lot, but it was the first time in my entire life, like I was a child, I got perfume. Like, that was a huge deal to me. So like, focusing on stuff like that and how we can carry that, you know, into our adult lives, Like focusing on the things that we have and basking in the appreciation of the things that we have, even if it's not a lot. I know that that's hard to do sometimes. You might look at other people and just get frustrated, whatever your circumstances are. And that's noted, you know, but just, there's a science to it. There's a book called Science of Getting Rich. Not always easy, I understand. I had some things happen today that were like really annoying, and it definitely tested all of this. Like sometimes I feel like I'm being tested, and I probably am, because like I said in the last video, and I want to really dive deep into this, and I heat off because I'm like, actually, it's like, I'm sweating. Your reactions to things are everything. And when you learn to react differently, things in your reality are going to shift. I am so serious about this. I just wanted to touch upon the holidays because I did say I was going to talk about them like several times. And I wanted to really dive deep into that. Christmas is actually tomorrow, and I kind of ran out of time, just, you know, running around and everything. But just like gratitude for the things that you have. And even if you don't celebrate, or if it's just not an abundant Christmas at all, whatever you can appreciate. If you're making cookies, if you make a pancake, I don't care if you have noodles, like make those and like or I wanted to do this thing where I like feng shuied all of the like stuff that I have not been eating in my fridge and my cabinets. And I want to do that. I wanted to do that for Thanksgiving, but I mean, I made like Thanksgiving dinner, but I wanted to also do that. Like I wanted to take stuff to my mom's and like just feng shui, like make some weird like dinner out of like all the like stuff that I have not been like consuming. But anyway, before I get pulled over for parking not correctly here, I just wanted to end the video and say happy holidays if you celebrate. If not, happy Wednesday and happy week. I'll be back. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you so much for subscribing if you subscribe. And I will definitely see you soon.